There we go, the GreenStar Elite Jumbo Twin Gear Juice Extractor. Look at that. Look at that guy. Here, the GreenStar Elite Jumbo Twin Gear. You can see these are all the parts that come with the juicer. It's really pretty exciting. Hi. So today we're going to do an unboxing of the GreenStar Elite GSE 5000 juice extractor. It's pretty exciting. I have been using for years my old Juice Man 2 sitting off here to the side. This machine is a real beast of a machine. Dan McDonald recommends it highly, the Life Regenerator, and so does John Kohler, gives it good marks on his site at Discount Juicers. I did buy this through Amazon, and we're going to take a look at what's inside of this box right now. Okay. Let's just pull all this stuff out of here. You see it has all this cartoning in here. Ooh, look at that guy. Beautiful. There's also the jar. Everything else seems to come in this box. You have 3 separate pieces in the initial case. The machine itself is quite beautiful. It's also very heavy. I think that's important too. It's a weighty thing. Let me just put this aside for a second. Let's take a look at everything that comes inside. Look at this nice jar there for putting the drinks in, and then here's a box of all the additional components. Got a CD that comes in here, a book with a couple of quick startup flyers. These are the screens that come in. There's a solid screen for making sorbets and things like that. There's a large screen and a small screen, so obviously for the different amounts of pulp that you want to get. The power cable, and here we have 2 different kinds of pushers. This is the plastic pusher that, as I understand it, can go down into the hole and won't hit the gear. Whereas the wood pusher is a little more flexible for pushing things in, but you have to be sensitive because it will actually interact with the gear in there. Okay? Some nice brushes. Look at these. See if I can open these up. Nice point on here. Plastic brushes. This is all for cleaning, right? More brushes for cleaning. Interesting shapes. All these interesting points and shapes. Things to get into the device to clean it out. There's a strainer. The strainer, I guess, can go over here when you're juicing, or you can choose to use it after the fact. Pour your juice through and do a strain when you're finished. This looks like a cap. I can see that this cap is useful on this top here if it's sitting on the countertop so that it doesn't fill with dirt or dust and you don't have to wash it before you use it. It just kind of sits like that. A good way to store it. Although, God knows I don't know where I'm going to store this thing because it is kind of humongous. It's about twice the size of my old juicer. Looks like a couple of other things here. This appears to be like a drip tray. I guess this goes under the front as some kind of drip tray. And then this is a second nozzle for the front as well. And this second nozzle does not have a spring load. This one is just a solid to allow stuff to pass through. I think actually this is used for the sorbets. They're allowed to come through. Whereas this one has a spring load on it. So if I just do a little prep here, it's pretty easy to get her up and running. As I understand, it's almost ready to roll right out of the box. This is a computer cable, total black computer cable, 3-prong. So we'll get that guy in there, plug it in. Alright. Just to turn it on for a sec so you can hear what it sounds like. I mean, that is not too loud of a juicer, and by comparison, my old Juice Man, which you can tell looks kind of beat, but again, it's a workhorse. I'll still use it to do apples and carrots. But listen to this thing. Loud. And when you grind with this, it squeals. It's super loud. I'm going to put the Juice Man away. It's a little sad. Anyways, here is the GreenStar. I'm going to look at the inside a little bit now. Again, if you want to see a great video on this, I'll put a link below. John Kohler's got a great video where he goes through this machine. But just to take a look at it, this is a top. Without this top, the machine will not turn on for safety reasons. Because what really happens here is that when you detach this outer piece here, and you take off the sleeve, you take out the gears. You can hear them. They're really heavy. I mean, you would not want your finger caught in this kind of thing. They have two little dots on one gear and one dot on another, and you put the one between the two in terms of finding position into the machine. It's a pretty clear thing I'm talking about here. You see, the gear is on one side and there's a slot on the other, and what ends up happening is you slip these guys in as a set, and then you bring this shield around, and of course this would all be the kind of stuff that needs to get washed out after using this juicer. Then you put your screen on. I'm going to use the thin, small screen. And then this outer housing, and it clamps like this. Put this guy underneath, put the top on, we're ready to roll. Now the question is, what am I going to juice? I really would love to put something through here right now just for fun. Wow. Taking a look at the gears going around. Can you get a shot of that? Can you see? Can you see it in there? No, it's hard to see. They're pretty scary looking. Just out of sheer curiosity now, I just have to try something, you know? I want to see what happens. Of course, I'm going to need okay, I'm going to just give it a little quick try here. Put a little carrot through. Nothing special. So see, unlike a regular juicer, it doesn't kind of want to go down on its own. It definitely is asking for force. Wow. Quite a lot of pressure is required to get it to go. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I can't wait to start making serious green juices with this. Now the next thing I'm going to do is run out to the store and start getting green juice supplies, making supplies today. Wow, look at that. Look at that dry carrot. Fascinating. It's totally dry. Look at that. It's quiet. Look at that. Wow. Now that is, that's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. Oh, yeah. Little carrot juice to health. Let me do a shout out to Dan McDonald, John Kohler. You guys especially have really helped me. And particularly with juicing, and particularly with the juicer, and I'm grateful for that. And like I say, if folks want to check this juicer out, you'll see recommendations on Dan McDonald's site, and John Kohler has a couple of great videos on this machine where he goes into it in detail. So thanks a lot. Enjoy this machine. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to be. You'll see a lot of videos of me making juice with it now. Freedom, right there.